What is going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today we're going to talk to you about Faraday Future. I want to go over some of the key updates, things that you need to know, and everything else. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up, and with that, let's get right to it. So Faraday, at the time of doing this video, is down 0.63%. You are seeing a little bit more of a bump up in the volume. 75.2 million shares being traded, 56.5 is the average. Majority of the transactions being done today is truly shorts as well as algorithmic trading. So this bump up in the price right here was actually attributed to shorts. So you're seeing a somewhat of a battle right now. So you're seeing some shorts return. So yesterday there was some returning, same as today. Right now shorts are actually returning about 213,000 shares net, but you do have a lot of this selling, and that no doubtably is note holders as well as other entities such as Palantir that was given shares in exchange for debt that they are just dumping in the open market. So at the same time, you see some algorithmic trading right here. So that is happening quite a lot with Faraday. So again, that's kind of where the majority of the volume is driving from. Aside from that though, you did have one transaction above $100,000 occur yesterday. It was for 168. Happened first thing, and based on the timing and everything, it is fair to assume that that entity was truly a short. And so again, they were returning. By shorts returning, that means that they are buying. So everything is kind of coming together for that. But in case you do not know, I'm pretty sure everyone does at this stage, Faraday did announce the reverse stock split. So it is going to be effective on Monday. So everything is going to change on Monday, as well as the authorized shares. So authorized shares is going to be 104 million. It is going to be a 1 for 40, as I've stated many times in the past. That was pretty much the only option that Faraday was going to do, is that 1 for 40. Some people disagreed with me on that, but whatever, it is what it is. So a couple things, just in case you do not know, here's a very simple way to calculate. So take your average and you are going to times by 40. Very basic stuff. And when it comes down to your actual shares, take that and divide it by 40, and that is going to be what Monday looks like. When it comes to the share price, whatever it closes on the end of the day today, take that times by 40. That's roughly where it's going to open on Monday. So a lot of people have been asking me, is this going to prompt a squeeze? That is a very hot topic because, and the only thing I can say about that is I do not believe squeezes occur for no reason. So you either need news, or here's a kind of an asterisk. If you do believe that there is naked shorting happening and a lot of synthetics, then yes, that could prompt a squeeze. So you have to really believe that that is a scenario, because Ortex, Fintel, a lot of these platforms do not track naked shorting, right? This is just known shorts, and shorts are going to be under the same umbrella that everything else is happening with, right? So it's going to be a lot of consolidation based on their shares. Whether that causes them to return some shares, maybe, but that's probably been the case as of right now, and yesterday shorts were returning. So if you believe that there is going to be a pop, that does mean you kind of think that there is naked shorting, or that the company might put out some actual news associated to the UAE. As I've kind of stated in previous videos, I think that's just more of a carrot that management is dangling in front of investors just to keep them to hold on a little bit longer. But what do I know, right? YT did post a couple of things on Twitter just about how he's doing a trip from LA to, I believe it is Monterrey in Mexico. So he's been providing updates for that. A lot of people have been posting that on Reddit as though it is like the end all be all. That's like a huge catalyst. I don't see that being the case. So once again, that's something to keep in mind. Just wanted to, like I've stated in the past, I made this channel and have a lot of other channels because I want to educate people, not just to say, hey, buy the dip, and all this bullshit and stuff like that. I don't really care if you guys are buying, as I've stated. What I want to bring up is if you guys have options. So if you currently have buying or selling calls, puts, whatever, technically you will not be able to buy those chains at the end of business day today. You'll be able to sell them or exercise them, but you will not be able to buy them. Based on the criteria, in order for new options to be created, there does need to be more than 7 million in outstanding shares, as well as more than 2,000 shareholders. I believe Faraday hits that criteria, so it'll be probably around 2 days for new options to be coming. So whether Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll just have to wait and see, but there will be new options chains coming. So that's more of an answer to those people that have current options or want to play options. So kind of just keep that in mind. But Faraday, one thing that I just wanted to bring up. So Faraday leading into today had a ratio of 1 for 240. So like I've stated, I like to give you stuff that might be coming in the foreseeable future. So not counting this new reverse stock split on August the 19th. So come Monday, that 1 for 40, like based on the NASDAQ rulings, Faraday is not going to be able to be privileged for any NASDAQ benefits. And so what that means is if a company is more than over a 1 to 250 ratio within a 2-year time span, this is where they will not be able to have any extensions. So let's say Faraday is deficient with another $1 bid price rule or another kind of NASDAQ rulings, they will not be giving a 6-month grace period to rectify the deficiency. They will be immediately delisted. Faraday could appeal it, but beside the point, they will be given a immediate delisting notice because they will be over that threshold of 1 to 250 and not be entitled to any benefits. So just be aware of that. For those of you that disagree with me, go to the NASDAQ rulings website and read it for yourself. But then again, I don't really understand why anyone is doubting me at this stage in the game because so whatever. One thing that is more of a question mark that some people are wondering, which honestly we just have to wait and see, is based on the NASDAQ rulings, it does say between 10 to 20 consecutive trading days that the company has to trade above $1 for. I do believe it's supposed to be 20 given Faraday's risk level and everything. Clearly, with Faraday doing the reverse stock split on Monday, the max that they can do if everything goes right is 10 days. So we will wait and see come September the 2nd if NASDAQ does serve them with a delisting notice to see if Faraday's management really fucked up and just assumed 10 when it should have been assuming 20, which like I said, I think is happening. But we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe Faraday is truly acting on other information. Maybe they do have a better rapport with their NASDAQ representative, their compliance officer than previous companies I have dealt with in the past. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what does happen in that regard. But like I said, I just wanted to pop on, talk about the reverse stock split, how to really calculate your new average, go over options, what shorts have been doing, which like I said, over the last couple of trading days, they have been returning, and just some of the hot topic questions that you need to know. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. If you guys have any other potential questions that you would like asked or I guess answered, let me know in the comments below. Be more than happy to break that down for you. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and make sure you guys take advantage of this promo. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. Kick-ass deal, link in the description below and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.